Why would hell be freezing?
Michi.
Nanda?
Michi, focus. I've sent you a stream together.
Oh!
You fuckers get Michi so distracted.
I wasn't even talking.
Not hard.
I was talking to everybody else.
Why do you think I keep my mouth shut
Goddamn
around?
goldfish.
That's an insult to a
I'm
goldfish.
sorry.
Hey, be nice.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
this
nice.
is actually starting.
This
Are we
is
ready?
us being nice, Beryl. You've known us for how long?
Ads are done in 40 seconds.
Oh.
You've
Okay.
heard me be mean before. You haven't noticed the difference yet.
Also, hi, Beryl.
Hi, Beryl.
Hello.
You have your
How you
coffee?
doing?
Hello, sleeping rodent.
No, the coffee machine at job was actually down for most of the day today, so.
Oh, you still have work with the
Sounds
coffee
like end of the world.
machines down?
Yeah, it's mostly
That's
like
a very small part of it.
Literally every machine that could have broken today did at one point, and that's just, it's fine. We're fine. I'm fine.
Right. Showtime.
Whose
Yeah,
bones wanna go
showtime!
first?
Okay, Italian, good.
Showtime.
Gambare.
Hey,
Oh, are we
Here we
showtime?
go.
Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I thought I was already on. Okay, never mind then.
Hello, welcome in everybody. We are doing some D&D today. Michi's going to be a bit on the more quiet side today, specifically because her throat is hurting. So I'm going to be doing our intros, so welcome in. My name is Talion of the Morning Dew. I am our DM, and I very much have some horrible things planned for our beloved adventurers. So Michi, would you like to introduce your character, or would you like me to?
Oh, I can do that much. Hello everyone, I'm Michi Murasaki, happy-go-lucky magical girl VTuber, and yes, my throat is hurting, but I can do my intros. I play Lorelai Nightingale.
Hmm?
Yes. I remember my last name. Totally. I'm
mean,
a Nazir
choice.
Bard.
You can pick your last name.
Technically, you could say that you're not a nightingale, but I don't think Mama would be
Mom
happy
is
about
gonna
that.
get mad. After the
You never
tearful
know.
reunion and I don't use our last name, she's gonna get so mad.
I kept my promise.
I kept my promise. Runs.
All right, Tara, you're up.
Hello, everyone. I am Leviana Nightingale. I am a blood hunter, and beyond that, I'll keep it closer to the chest. Next up is Beryl.
Hello everyone, for those of you who know me and for those of you who don't, I'm Beryl, your local source of both chaos and comfort. And I play Lucinda Nacht, an Alan Warlock Druid. And yeah, shenanigans are afoot, potentially.
Cat boy.
I'm the reason I play Pest, the Catboy Rogue Warlock who is here to spread chaos across this whole continent.
I'm about to spread pest across this continent.
Piece by
Hold this
piece.
Beryl.
All right, the little bird that once told me.
That's a new one. Hello, darlings. My
Oh,
name is
oh,
Shadow
oh.
Raven. I play Clark and Raven, or as Pest really loves the name, Clavin.
Clavin!
That's me! I take the
We all
credit.
love Claven.
And I am a Kenku, Wizard Fighter, Necromancer, and a whole bunch of lot of other shit that's coming up, if we live that long. But I hope everyone's doing well, and let's see how it goes today. And I have plans, see if I can do them.
And the omen of my suffering.
I have done nothing yet.
Yeah, it's
Not
that
yet.
last word that's important.
Huh?
It's that last word that's important. That's why you're an omen of my suffering.
Anyway, hello everybody, I am Water Slasher. I play the Dusk Corvum Artificer Wizard Yadagarasu. It's going to be a very fun time. I'm probably going to get stabbed at some point, knowing my luck.
Sorry.
Or explode.
With any luck, if I could figure out how, maybe I could cause a natural disaster. We'll see.
I mean, at this
Here
point,
we
aren't
go
y'all
again.
all just a walking disaster when you're next to each other?
I mean, to be fair, considering where I'm at, if I could figure out how to harness it, do you think I could cause one?
Do we count as Claven?
Maybe.
Am I just the disaster?
My boy Cleveland.
I mean, you're all, like, once you all get together, you're basically a walking disaster.
Aw,
Yeah,
thanks.
fair enough.
To ourselves.
Also true, yeah. So, when last we left off, Yada was off in Station, waiting out the return of the general. Oh wow, my whole brain just shut off for a second. Pest was over in Hectolin, getting a ride across the mountains past the Tarrasque.
With said general.
And with said general. And the other four were on their way down to Hectolin from the north. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yup. We stopped to
Alrighty.
make camp the last time.
Yes, correct. So, it is now morning time. I think the last thing we left off on was Pest and Soledad
Soledad.
found the like the meetup location for getting on the like the caravan to go
Yeah.
across the nest, right?
Yeah, we signed up for the caravan.
Okay. So you signed up for the caravan. Let's say you went back to an inn, got some sleep for the night. So now we're waking up in the morning. Who would like to go first today? I'm gonna let y'all pick.
Nobody else wants to, I will, but I would rather somebody else go first.
I think the group. I
Okay, then we can
think
go.
it'd be better
first.
if. Yeah, I was like, I think it'd be better if the
Yeah.
group gets here first, so they can join.
Alrighty.
And
Join. We got our way across.
oh, okay.
You do?
Possibly.
Well, the four of you are actually the 7 of you, including the 2 birds and the mother, are waking up. It's it's a beautiful day. Good morning to each of you. What would you like to do today?
I have a feeling a certain bird is not letting me wake up normally.
Oh,
What do you
ready.
I have a feeling
will-
I'm being woken
I
up
will-
very early.
I will say, you wake up, you're having a little bit of trouble breathing, as you realize your bird that you went to bed on top of at some point in the night did like what a cat does when they like kind of roll around to be on top of you. Is like their upper half is just across the top of you, which is constricting your chest, but also their head is just on your head. So you're basically suffocating.
Okay, I
Oh,
go
you're
to
so
look
fucking
for.
heavy. Get up, please. Get up. Get up.
I go
You're
look
so
for
heavy.
Leviana. Leviana, where are you?
Dying. Help.
No, where are you?
Just
Oh.
right arm up from under bird.
You just see an arm
Oh,
pop out from feathers.
isn't that cute? Callie likes you.
Callie at this point is getting a little annoyed at the squirming underneath her, and kind of like lifts her head.
Hi, Callie.
Uh,
Can you get off my
and
sister now?
you know that thing that dogs do when they try to move, but their elbows are a little, too bony, and so like they're trying, and so they're like, oh, they lifted their head, which shifted their weight onto her elbow. Yeah, so you just get like a bony ass elbow to the gut as Callie like gets up and rolls off of you.
God, that hurt.
Isn't she
Oh.
cute? Pats Callie on the head.
Oh.
You okay, sis?
Fucking heavy is what she is.
Well,
She's a big bird.
there, she is a big bird.
Yeah.
One of the few birds that does not have hollow bones.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, I'm gonna go take Callie to eat with Kira then. Kira is already over there.
Refuses to move.
Oh, I guess Callie doesn't like me.
Callie,
Callie's
go
comfy.
eat. Callie, go eat.
She kind of like side eyes you and then like drops her head and follows over to go eat.
Okay, I'll see you later, sis. And goes to feed the birds.
Yep. The birds are eating comfortably. Wait, it's Callie and what?
Kira.
Kira. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember that, but there's no promise.
Oh,
Just think
Mother
Call
of-
Alive.
Talion is mother up.
Yes. Yes, she is up. In fact, she always seems to be up before everybody else.
I'm just walking over for a brief moment. Just. Do you think on our journey south it'd be easier to get some sulfur just in the mountains, or pick it up at Hectorlin?
Well, I'm not sure. The Nightingales haven't been around for very long, so not a lot of people have most likely been asking for alchemical materials as much as we used to. So, I'm not sure. I mean, we could definitely go hunting ourselves. And she kind of like looks down at the ground and is just like, but I don't really
Wait.
want to.
Al? So you guys are making explosions with alchemy, right?
You can make many things with alchemy.
Most of the time, it's what I tended to, yes.
Oh, excuse me.
Maybe this is me being a little more uneducated in that area, but I don't know much about alchemy when it comes to that. The only thing I know are really the stories people would say of like how they made riches quick, so to speak. And that was only in like very hushed whispers.
Well, bit of a joke that kind of got rampant. It led to gold. It's more the things we could create were confusing to most, and we sold them for high profits.
Oh, that makes more sense then, because I know, what is it? You can't create or destroy things. You can only transfer them, I believe is one of the laws. I don't know.
That is the law of energy.
Our energy and stuff being made not the same thing, because they both take energy.
They do both take energy, and matter technically cannot truly be destroyed, only transformed, usually into a form of energy. And it's actually, if I remember correctly, that is what it's called, like something of energy, conservation of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, as long as you have enough energy to put into it, you can make just about anything.
Are you looking to learn?
I would like to, if that's okay.
It's dangerous considering what I'm trying to make.
I mean, I'm not much of a science-inclined brain, but
How
you'll
steady
teach
are your
me-
hands?
she's gonna kind of look down at her hands. I can keep them relatively steady. I mean, I have to fire off spells.
Well, it could work. What I'm making is quite temperamental at the best of time.
I mean, I helped make the prosthetic leg for Jordan. I did
Yes,
okay
you
with
did quite a
that.
good job.
So, am I technically an apprentice of sorts, or am I just helping out?
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
And Lucinda's gonna kind of give a smile for the first time in a little bit. Like, you know. She's glad she can help with something right now.
God, I think that bird almost broke a rib.
Do you need, are you going to be alright? Do you need a
I'll be
cure
alright.
wounds?
Just slept on me.
Oh. Yeah, she
Oh.
really likes you.
Apparently they were doing a buy one get one free deal effectively.
Huh.
Because nobody was willing to take.
I mean, I know birds can, like, be bonded pairs. Not speaking from experience, of course, but...
Yeah. Sometimes bonded pairs are an explosive experience.
Fuck you!
Weren't they?
Boom! Headshot!
Oh my god!
Wait, what's going on? What's this?
Oh my god!
We're just dredging up traumas. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I wonder what spawted this one.
Ooh, fucking high five. That was good. I like that one. That one was way better than mine
Alright, let's keep pushing forward before my brain keeps
Yeah.
going.
too. Yeah, keep going, hurry up.
But, maybe they're a bonded pair of sorts, and that's why?
No, it's not bonded to the big one. That's for sure.
Speaking of the big one, as y'all are just kind of like chatting, you notice that Kiri has kind of like wandered a little bit from where they were eating, and is now slowly trying to drag Clark across the floor.
Oh, this is interesting.
What
Yeah.
in the god? Why is that bird dragging Clark? Huh.
Well, I'm gonna watch.
Oh, you're
Grab
just
some
gonna
popcorn.
watch what's going on? Okay, yeah. So Kiri has now like grabbed Clark by the leg, rather tenderly, and with one of his like front claws, and just kind of like drags him over to the rest of the group since him and Raven were sleeping kind of further away, and just like drags Clark into the middle of the group, and then just walks over to Raven and starts slowly pushing him towards the rest of the group. Just like nudging him with his head.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, Kira, what do you have there? Oh, hi, Clark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drags Clark.
Also, just give me a second. Raven goes up to Clark and slaps him across the face. Wake up! I gotta show you something.
God.
Ah,
Well, he's awake now.
Ah, okay. Raven, what do you need to show me? Alright. You know what? I don't think anyone else cares if I show them here. They basically know what I
Oh my
am.
god, whipping it out.
So,
He's pulling his cock out. He's pulling his cock out.
alright. So, Raven, Clark, I want you to meet one of the emotions. And I'm gonna give you an option of two. Would you rather meet joy or love? Uh, we'll do joy. Alright, joy it is. And as Raven says that, Raven arms goes limp, and his breathing stops for a second as his normal like black shadowy self starts turning greenish, and opens his eyes, and there's a green color to them.
The
Huh.
heck?
Wow.
Well,
I haven't been summoned in a while. Oh, hello, new people. Been a
Hello?
while since Raven summoned me. Or anyone. Oh, you must be
this is
Clark.
quite-
Oh, where are my manners? I'm sorry. My name is Joy, or as many people say, I'm the icon of joy.
well, this is far different from when I was experimenting with souls.
Well, I'm not a soul per se. I'm more of an embodiment of joy itself. Now, I must have been summoned for a reason. Clark, did you have any questions for me, darling? Yes, well, I'm kind of an emotionless blank slate, so I don't really know much about emotions. Oh, well, isn't that wonderful? I could teach you so much about joy and everything, though it might be a little hard, since, well, I'm pretty sure everyone here can know that joy is an emotion that is very limited in source. Well, good joy anyways. Joy is not always something that brings happiness. A lot of people get joy from causing pain to others. So, I'm a kind of iffy. But as I
She
can...
looked at me when she said that.
I get summoned a lot more in bad scenarios than I would like to admit. As I said, you all have seen... I'm pretty sure you all can agree that there's a lot of people here who get joy out of causing destruction, death, and all that stuff. But, with that, Joy looks at Clark. I can give you one thing that might help you. Though you might feel a little odd afterwards, but if you are looking to maybe feel more emotion, I can uphold one joyous favor for you, and I will help in any means. But nothing's free in this world, including very much joy. So, if you use my joyous gift, my symbol will be imprinted on you, and you will be what's the word I'm looking for? You will be, well, kinda like an icon like me. Though, I'm pretty sure all the other emotions would love to imprint on you as well. Since, well, you're a blank slate, with no emotion at all. If I could, I'd take you all to myself and make sure all you know is joy. But I know the others won't like that, and I know Raven here doesn't want you to just be one. He wants you to feel all the emotions, for some reason. But do we have a deal, Clark? Uh, mm, is there any negative effects to this deal that would be? No, not mine anyways. You would just have a mark of joy on you. And you might start feeling some emotions that go with joy. Some slight ones at start, and then who knows, maybe you'll actually feel joy for once in your life. So, is it a deal, dearie?
Out of character question, is everyone else also hearing this, or is this just like
yeah,
in?
yeah.
He literally got dragged in the middle. You all saw Raven.
Okay, I
use the
wasn't.
icon of joy.
I wasn't sure if this was like in like Raven's mindscape or whatever. That's why I was
No,
asking.
Yeah, it's in
this
front
is
of
all in
everybody.
Kirkton.
Clarifying. Excuse me.
Why, yes, darling.
So you are the personification of joy. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, I am.
You're not personification. So each emotion for Raven or Clark has a specific personification then. Is that correct? Am I understanding that right?
Well, the best way I can answer that, dearie, is each icon has their own quirks. And you see, with me as Joy, I'm more like to help people, and I'm more of like a healer, if that makes sense. So my gift to him would be, say, heal a certain person or stuff like that. But say someone like Fear, she would give him an up and a down. He'd be able to do something great and help you guys a lot, but at a cost.
So it's basically like making a deal, so to speak.
Depends on the emotion. Because if you, like I said with Fear, if you use Fear and try to weaponize or harness Fear, you're taking a gamble. But with Joy like mine, as I said, there is no big thing. As Raven would say, I'm one of the nicest and more straightforward emotions you can feel. Though I don't get summoned a lot, as you can see with how chaotic this continent is. Not much joy, good joy anyways, is shown.
Why should keep looking at me for bad joy?
I wonder.
I'm not exactly looking at you, dearie, but your family does have a history. Yes?
No, that's fair.
Oh, you all had
guess-
your own good intentions. Yes, little bird?
I guess I don't want to come off as
Uh-huh.
You couldn't appear like this before. Is that correct?
Oh, no, yes. I was held back mostly because Raven here has been fighting all the emotions to keep Clark safe. Because he knew that, well, as we said, Clark is a blank slate. So any one of the emotions would love just to overtake him at once. Even I will say, at this first start when I saw Clark, that's what I wanted to do, but after close examination and lots of thinking and Raven kicking my ass a few times, I've learned that it's better to give something in small doses. So as I said, if Raven takes the deal, he'll get small doses of joy. Sadly, a lot of the other emotions haven't gotten the hint yet. Fear is especially one of them. I guess you can see what Fear tried to do a few times ago.
I mean, all we really know is what Clark really has said, and that
Well,
fighting
Again,
emotions.
Raven has done his best for over 100 years fighting us icons. He's done a pretty good job. I will say, I'm proud of him. Even kicked Anger's ass a few times, and Fear's. Though those usually are the ones that almost kill him, but... With that, Clark...
And
Yes, little one.
I'm trying to like clarify. There is genuinely no downside to your deal specifically.
With mine,
In the process,
no.
in the process of this conversation, I'm gonna say y'all start heading south.
Okay, yeah.
With mine, no. But I will give everyone a fair warning. The other emotions have their own, as I said, quirks, and their deals are different.
Their own agendas, so to speak.
Yes, but I will also preface, none of the emotions are evil. We are just doing what we were created to do, and that is spread the emotion we are made out of. So even though Fear has tried to overtake and, like, in the process kill Raven, she's not bad. She's just doing what she was made to do. Spread fear. But with that being said, Raven has also many times used fear to protect Clark. So no emotion is bad. It's what you use that emotion for is what dedicates if it's bad or good. Like Anger, even though he's a prick.
Honestly, that does make sense, given, I guess, if emotions had a form for... You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I do. But with that, I feel like my time's going to be coming to a short. So, Raven, Clark, do we have a deal? Joy will put out their hand as a green-like flower will appear in their hand.
Pretty.
I mean, sure, I do want to start feeling emotion, and I'd rather have it be joy than, say, fear. Wait. Are others gonna come to me on the emotions? Oh, yes. Mostly because, well, I don't know if y'all can realize, Raven is dying. I can't really say why, but his power is gradually lowering, so us emotions will be able to come out a lot more frequently.
Fractured soul split from what originally remained makes sense.
Yes, and
Time wears on.
you have to give Raven credit. He's been fighting us for 100 years. He's held strong for so long. I'm surprised he's still alive. And I'm joyful he is. Now, Raven, and now Clark, please take the flower so we can get this over with, because I can feel the other emotions trying to dig through, and I'd rather not have anyone here die because of anger or fear. Or possibly sadness. He also is a bit of a downer, if you understand. Alright. Clark takes the flower, and as Clark takes the flower kind of goes into his hand and goes up his arm and into his face, as on his on Clark's left cheek is now a tattoo of a flower.
What kind of flower?
A rose, dear.
Okay.
Listen, it's a fair question. It is a fair question.
A rose, darling. And now with that, my time
by
here
any
is
other
done. Now, I wish you all luck, and may joy be with you. And with that, the green glow around Raven disappears as his eyes turn back to his normal purple. I forgot how weird that felt. Oh. Okay. Well, Clark, there you go. Now, I will warn you, since you've been emotionless for 100 years, feeling joy might... I don't know how to explain it. Might be a bit painful and scary at first, but you should be good. Joy is at least one of the nicer icons, or more understandable icons you can reason with him. But the rest is going to be a struggle, and I feel like everyone here has realized. I hope Joy kind of explained what the icons are all about.
Vaguely.
Well, it's pretty obvious what they're all about. The emotion that they're about.
Good, and I hope Joy also said that they're not evil.
Pretty
se.
cut and dry what they are.
Well, good. With that,
I don't think I'm going to see anger being sad and depressed.
yeah, he's still a prick, but he's a prick with decent intentions most of the time. Alright.
I'll kick him in the
Well-
dick if he tries to be an annoying asshole.
Oh, I have. I've done that for 100 years.
Dick.
Wonderful. He'll be used to it.
Alright. Now, let's carry on. And Clark, do me a
I
favor.
don't think you have much of a choice. Look down. You're still on the secret.
Clark, do me a favor. Try to smile. Clark looks at Raven and tilts his head. The fuck is smiling? Raven looks at Lucinda. Lucinda, smile.
Lucinda's gonna kind of side-eye him before awkwardly giving a
Asking
smile.
it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I would do the same thing.
Smile. Huh?
The fuck you mean?
Can a bird
Smile.
beak smile?
You
Can
know,
a bird beak smile?
Sure, why not?
I mean, depends on the bird beak.
I guess.
Yeah, like
I mean, Bladebeak could smile, so I don't know why you can't, you know? Anybody get that reference?
yes, I do.
If it's the one
Glad.
thinking of, yes.
Bladebeak. I love Bladebeak.
I mean,
He was
if you
my
don't
favorite
want
character.
to, if you don't want to do it, I look at Lorelai. Lorelai, please smile.
Oh, Lorelai gets a please. She's away getting tea, by the way.
All right.
Focus on
Well, there's only
controlling
one
bird.
left.
Don't you do it.
Do it.
I don't think I've ever. You know what? Raven's just gonna smile. Okay, this is a smile. And Raven will do a smile. Now you try. Clark's going to. The faintest you can see his normal, like, deadpan frown go up into a smile. And he's just like this. Feels weird.
Well, it's
Why is
not
this hurt?
traumatizing.
So as you are having your little smiling lecture, or your smiling tutorial, I should say, you all make it just outside of Hectolin. In fact, on your way down, you notice there is a group of people gathering that looks kind of like a big old trade caravan getting together.
wait,
Well,
Kira?
that looks like alright.
Yeah. Wait,
Let's try and get into this group, see if we can pass through with them.
There you go, the happiest
No,
bird,
anybody
the happiest bird in the world.
anybody in the
aww.
trade group, in this trade caravan that looks like they're leading
Yeah.
the group or anything?
Before, uh-huh,
Homeward Bound is always active for me, right?
uh-huh.
Guys, I think Pest is in the caravan.
Yeah.
Entirely ignoring the option of pest.
Yeah, so before we get to that, Pest, you woke
What's
up this
that?
morning.
I don't sleep, but okay.
You know what I mean. It's morning. You are getting to work now. So, you get up. You and Soledad get the cart together. I'm gonna say you did sell and trade a little bit before y'all went to bed, because that was something you were saying you wanted to do.
Yes.
I'm gonna say you made 30 gold. 30 silver, sorry.
Okay, 30 silver.
Because you're just selling fruits.
Turnips.
We're selling Reddits.
Oh yeah.
The weakest of the Saiyans.
So you made about 30
Eh?
silver. Honestly, for a regular merchant, that's a pretty good day. You also bought like some extra stuff to sell. So let's say you also picked up, you sold off 3 crates of Raditz, leaving you with 3 instead of 6. But then you can pick up 2 crates of a fruit of your choice. So just pick a fruit.
Make a note of that. Yep, got it.
Yeah, and you have 2 crates of fruit and 3 crates of Raditz. And you are on your way to join in with a caravan this morning.
Can I get 1 crate of mangoes and 1 crate of peaches?
Yeah, sure.
I love mangoes and peaches.
I did say of your choice. Did you say
Yeah.
mango? It's mango.
Mango.
Sorry, in Spanish is mango.
Oh,
it kinda
okay,
just-
fair enough.
Yeah, kind of just stuck with me.
You're good. No,
Hit me with such
The
a
rest
fucking
of it-
curveball. It's been so
Right.
long since I heard somebody say Mongo.
the rest of us are uncultured. Don't worry about it.
No, it's just been a while. I've been stuck in a town of nothing but white people.
You know, because I
Damn.
always
My
get,
whole
I always get humix, and whenever I get humix, I get the mango humix, and it's from Mexico.
So yeah, so you gather up your crates of fruits. You head over, and you get to meet the guy leading the caravan. Because as you're pulling up, a couple of guards stop you. They make sure that you were
Oh.
signed up to go with them, some stuff like that. Just
Send
basic,
a
like,
message.
doing checks. And as you're sitting there talking to some of the guards, a Leonin walks up.
Oh shit! Another. Whoa! Pesci's gonna look at him wide-eyed, like, "Oh my god, there's another one."
You've met a Leonin?
Yeah, but I know one. Never seen another one. Is it just y'all just look cool by default, don't you? It's just like a you thing.
Sure.
Freaking Leonins all look freaking cool as hell. It's not fair.
Well, you're sorry. You're here to join us, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good. Well, like normal, we're gonna run through, take a look at some of your stuff, get things all cited.
Sorted out. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is there anything you need? Any questions you have before we head on our way and pass through?
I guess the big one, how do you do it? Yeah, isn't it like super dangerous to get through here? How'd y'all manage to like get just like a big group through? It's crazy.
Oh, no. It's a bit warm, but other than that, no. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no need to worry.
I know, no worries. Shit. If anyone can take care of things, it's you.
Well, thank you. Well, anyways, once everything gets sorted out, go ahead and join the caravan. We'll be off in hopefully about 45-ish minutes or so. We've got some other people we're waiting on some checks to do, regular things.
I had to wait like 3 hours in line, so 45 minutes is not as bad.
Yeah, the lines here are a little egregious.
Insane? For real.
Well, either way, go ahead, get ready. We'll be on our way soon. Just
Yes, sir,
pick
yes,
a
sir.
spot somewhere in the line. Be ready to move out when we start calling.
Okie doke. Let's go, Luna.
So y'all make it into line, and as you are in fact like getting pulled into line and getting set up, you notice a secondary group on their way in from the north.
What's with the other merchants?
No, that group in particular do not look like merchants.
Oh, the hobos.
They're your friends,
So as
dummy.
soon as I see Pest, I murder him. Lucinda, do you know exactly where he is in this group?
There's. I'm gonna kind of focus on.
She is drawing her sword right now.
I think I know who he is.
Great,
kinda-
lead the way. And just handing the reins to Lucinda.
I don't think it's wise to approach the group without like letting them know. However,
Oh, I'll be letting them know very shortly.
I think he's
Oh, yeah,
towards
speaking
the
of-
middle.
The person you were talking to.
Oh shit! Yeah, the Leon.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the correct Leona.
Ooh, we get a picture.
It's the white
Oh.
tiger.
Yeah, I have a couple.
If
of
it's
those.
the one I'm thinking, yep, that's him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
Also-
this is it.
So wait, I just thought about it.
Italian, did you see the DM?
Yes,
Pest?
yes, I did. I was working.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Did Pest not recognize him?
No,
I
you
don't
mean
know.
did he?
Recognize
You mean did he not recognize Pest? Pest knows him.
Yeah, Pest did a really good job of covering it, so I didn't make him roll for that shit.
Yeah, I fucking know who he is, bro. I was right. He would recognize me.
To be fair, he was kind of focused on me, so it's understandable he would have overlooked the rest of the group.
To the best of your knowledge, he didn't recognize him.
Yeah, I was just trying to play it off. I'm a merchant. I'm playing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm not.
Where is he?
It's my
Where
money and I
is
need
he?
it now. Wait, wrong one.
You said he's in this group. Where is he?
I'm trying to focus, but
It's not hard. Like, you start to be like, oh man, I need to find him in this. And then you see him and his dad sitting in a cart. Like,
Yeah.
he's not even hidden from you. He's just like right there.
I'm gonna kind of point to him and Soledad, like right there.
Wonderful. And just jumping off of Callie. Hello,
Wait,
dear
wait,
friend.
Don't. Is there any adverse effects to Leviana jumping off of Callie? Because I'm still holding the reins.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Just
Callie
jumping
does
off,
in fact start
walking,
following, but
walking straight towards Pest.
Okay.
Hello, it's been a while.
Hi, Pass.
Oh shit! Hello. Oh shit! Y'all are alive.
What is that supposed to mean?
Just holding the sword straight towards him. Do you know how annoying it's been having to travel this time?
Oh, tell me about it. I had to fight like at least 3 things, I think.
you didn't. You had to fight one big thing.
Counts like 3 medium things or 5 small things if you do the math.
It felt like 3.
It felt like
Clark
3. That shit did a number on me. Where'd
Clark's
y'all end
gonna
up?
ignore them and just walk towards Soledad. Hey, Soledad.
Oh,
So
Cleveland.
Soledad is like halfway leaned into the back of of the cart. Looks like she's like prepping stuff. She looks very like lost in her work. The second you say hello, Soledad, you see her back stiffen. You hear clunk as her head slams into whatever it was under,
Ouch.
and she whips her head around, immediately starts like putting her hair back, and she's like, "Oh hey, well it's just great to see you. Are y'all and like you can see like what looks like the leaves of like some of the like mangoes just stuck on the side of her hair. She
Pest
doesn't even know it.
Pest is gonna cast prestidigitation just behind her and clean him off of her. Like, I got you. I got
She
you,
doesn't
kid.
even notice.
So
Yeah, no, I'm just cleaning them off for like I got you, kid. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That was a good save.
Is this caravan thing open for us to travel along with?
Yeah, I can just say you guys like work with us, right? We can do that. Sold it. Luna. Sorry,
Is
we're
that
Oh,
fake
before or
naming.
after I
no,
find
no,
every
no.
possible way to skin you?
You're definitely
Oh.
gonna want to sign in. They're really particular on that. They've been checking us, making sure what we have is
But-
exactly what we said. You'll definitely want to step inside and get signed up to go with the caravan.
Oh yeah, can we like? Can we add their names to the list? Should we add their names to our docs?
I'm not sure, but if you want, I can take Mr. Raven and we can go
Clavin?
ask him.
That
Pess is gonna give her an eyebrow wiggle and be like, "Yeah, you go do that."
She kind of like shifts just enough to where the hand that has the bone gauntlet is pointed towards you, and you see like part of the blade start to slide out from the bottom, and she's just like, "Yeah, if you don't mind."
I don't. That's what I'm saying. You go do that.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Raven,
And
get.
she hops up, swipes the papers off the seat, and just kind of like hops over the front of the little cart, and she's like, "Right this way."
All right, before we go, Raven, that's Soledad. Soledad, Raven. Soledad, Raven's my other half.
Luna, where'd you talk? Her name is Luna.
Luna.
Luna. Oh, Luna's a. Clark looks at. Luna's a lovely name for you. All right, Luna, Raven, Luna,
Welcome.
other half, motions, all that shit. Let's start going before Clark points between them before that stuff starts going on.
Lorelai whispers to Leviana, "Sis, can you keep up with any of this?"
No.
I think we need to give you guys some fake names, just because, you know, that guy is here. Or you guys remember that guy, right? The one we met at the top of the mountain. That
I
guy.
don't have any issues with that, man.
Okay, maybe you three need fake names.
Yes, I have about 100 fake names.
You know what? Clavin is a sick name, so I don't think you need a fake name. Lucy and Lori, maybe you two need fake names.
Ah, do I
I was
have
drinking.
to?
I wasn't ready for that.
Oh wait, yes,
All
I
right,
do
you-
have to.
You all have fun. Claven's gonna go walk with Luna now.
Lorelai, they know you as... What was it, Lockwater?
Yeah,
Yes?
it was Lockhart. Well,
Lockhart?
yeah.
Well, you don't have to use that
Mostly
anymore
just
if you
robotic.
don't wish to.
Well, I use Nightingale now. At least I sign the books in Nightingale now. I guess I can go.
As for that name,
I meant more like your first
it's
names.
been 20 years.
Mm,
Mother, do you think if we use our last name that they'll recognize it at any point? It might cause issues. Just pulling out some paper to start working on some proper looking documents. Since theirs most likely don't exist anymore. She's gonna start using her forgery and get to work.
You want
Italian.
you want to see the original so you can make a copy of it? I have a couple of docs here. You can just make a copy of.
Do they still look like the way they did before, or have they updated since then?
They have
This is-
definitely updated since then.
Yeah, this is definitely the first time I had to handle docs. But Pess is gonna grab the docs and just tell me what you need and I'll pass them. Here, look at these.
Is it all still pretty similar type of stuff, just slight upgrades in quality?
Basically, there's some new names, some new like credential marks, stuff like that. But other than that, it's basically the same process and procedure. It's just a little bit more. It's a little bit more in depth. Has a couple more pages of rules and stuff to follow, but all in all, it's basically it's similar, but just different enough that you would have to like relearn like what goes where and who needs to be on it and blah blah blah.
Don't worry, I had to listen to a guy talk for hours, or it felt like hours
You had to
about
listen
him.
to somebody talk to hours to explain this.
Felt like hours.
You know what?
So I kind of know where everything goes.
Right. And she'll just jump into the back and click and get the documents made for her and her mother, and then. Sister, do you need one as well? Or do you have your own documentation?
I need to change my name, but I do have them with me.
Hand it over.
Here you go. God, I never thought I'd use this name again.
If you need paper and parchment, I got a whole bunch of extra.
I do believe the plan was for you to never have to use it again. You weren't really planning on surviving.
Hey, Talion.
Uh-huh.
A document would count as a non-magical trinket, right?
Explain.
I was gonna use prestidigitation to make a document
Like-
for myself.
That goes away after 1 minute.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna do it right before we got through the gate. And then just...
Lucinda, do you need a document as well?
Is that... I mean, I've got this one. She's gonna pull out...
You're gonna pull out a run from Parks and Recs. Don't worry, I got a license. There's just a paper that says I can
start
do.
working on hers as well. How much would it take to make 4 that look very much like the actual one?
Well, do you have a forgery kit or proficiency in anything that would give you
I
forgery?
have proficiency in forgery kits
You do? Okay.
and calligrapher supplies.
Perfect. Okay. Good. That's what I was hoping you would have one of those.
I have both. She was very much the one to make the documents for the family.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm just making sure. I'd say it wouldn't take you more than 30 minutes.
Do we have
Okay,
30 minutes?
sure.
We have 45.
Yep.
So as you're putting those together, Soledad and Claven come back, and Soledad's like, "All right, so if y'all have any documentation of yourselves, I just need to run that to them, and we'll be good to go. They have plenty of room."
Right, just
All
looking to Mother before finishing it. Mother, should we use a different last name, just to play it safe for now?
She gives you that look of like, I'm too highborn to use a different last name, but isn't gonna say
Mother,
no.
you know it's a safer option considering what happened the last time our name was in existence.
Well,
She just kind
it's been a long time. They couldn't possibly think we're the same nightingales, right? Right?
We look damn near identical to the ones they've already killed once.
Fair.
Yeah.
One of us does.
Lorelai?
Another one looks like they might be the grandmother of one of them.
Oof.
Roll a dexterity save? No.
I will do it.
No.
Lucinda's gonna look at Leviana. We're coming
Which
up with
name
our
would you
own.
like?
Rhea Gale Wing.
Very well, and just write that down and hand over the documents.
All right. Yeah. Give me a
Lorelai?
second. Let me run this over to him.
I guess I want to make things easy for myself. I could always go by Lily. It's close enough to be Lori.
Yes, that works. I can always use the nickname you gave me as a child growing up, and go with Anna.
Oh no. Okay, please, internet, don't die. Okay.
No.
My heart almost plummeted because my internet looked like it was dying. Okay.
Okay. So y'all are done writing
So-
everything up?
Wait. So, I think we're all okay. What? We all have our names, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay
Also,
then.
I know this might be a stupid question, but I feel like me and Clavin should not separate bodies for a while we're here, should we?
No.
Probably a great idea.
It's just
Correct.
gonna.
Yeah, let's.
That's gonna just make us write one more document.
Okay, we'll stay merged.
Yeah, Clayton's cool.
I'm just handing out the remaining documents. This should all look good enough.
All right, perfect. Yep, let me go get these turned in, and we should be good to go. And she just kind of runs back to the sign up thing. They go through it, put everything down. Not even a problem.
Been a while since I've done something like that.
So just by process of elimination, I guess that means Yata is the one on the other side of the mountains.
Yep,
No.
I would assume.
that is
Are
accurate.
you sure?
Just a wild guess.
That's amazing.
Okay, so as you guys are chatting, you hear like a very loud whistle come from up front at the beginning of the caravan, and you see a rather large Leonin standing on top of one of the front carts, and he you can see he like kind of holds something up to his throat, and then he starts to speak, and it really like reverberates out so everyone can hear him. All right, we're heading out. Everybody get ready. Stay in line. Stay close. You'll all be fine. And y'all start heading across.
Can I have Pest change into Pest? Can I have change into a hawk and just fly 30 feet above us, but keeping an eye on the Leonin? I want to see what he does. Like if he does anything as we're passing through,
Oh,
just to see like
Leviano's just
how he calms the Tarask.
Leviano's riding Callie up near the front, if they'll let it happen.
Yeah, since you don't have like a cart to stay with, really, other than the cart that you may be sleeping with as you caravan travel across. But
Mhm.
this is a short travel. It should take you like till the end of day, because it's only just about noon now, and it'll be coming evening by the time you get to Station. So you should be fine if you just follow the path. So yeah, you'd be able to travel throughout the entirety of the caravan. Because there are others who are just on horseback who are doing the same.
That's a hell of a distance for less than a day.
Yeah, less than a day. My God.
yeah.
I mean, when we crossed it, it took us a day.
Yeah.
On foot.
I mean,
It'll make sense. Calm down.
from Helveti to the woods, it took us a day.
Yeah, but just getting across the whole thing with the dragon on there took us a day.
Fair.
Y'all jumped off it.
That's true. We did jump off it too.
But like I said, it will make sense. So just calm down.
No.
What about the rest?
What do you mean? I am calm.
I'm just being a little shit. Don't worry about it.
No, don't
Is that a
tell me to
meteor
calm
I
down.
see?
No, just a heavenly bolt of lightning.
Oh, hey,
if
the
it's heavenly,
Tarask
it's
is
not meant
magically
for me.
acting up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we gonna get a
what are
visit
the
from
rest
Dad?
of you doing?
You mean me?
No,
I meant
the
We
rest
said
of-
Dad!
Oh.
You're not our dad!
Michi, please.
I'm just saying.
What are the rest of you doing in the caravan? Do
Come on, you
wish to
guys.
ride alongside? Do you wish to ride in the cart? Do you have any plans while y'all are
I'm,
trapped?
I'm going in my cart since I'm the one who fucking bought this thing. I want to go back in my cart.
Finally get to rest.
Technically sold that, bought it again, so it's hers now.
Oh no.
Don't make
Well,
me have
no.
to stab someone.
Technically, she bought it originally for him and gave him the deed, and then she spruced it up. Speaking of which, when you get in, you can tell that a lot of like love and care went into like fixing it up nicely in the last
Oh.
week or so that y'all have been gone.
You did a nice job, Luna, dear.
She's just fucking beaming. She's just like, yeah.
It was all her, dude. She did everything.
I believe that.
Lucinda's gonna kinda... You think I can sit on top of the cart, like, out in the open?
Mhm.
I'm light enough to be able to do that without breaking anything?
Yeah. I mean, the Leonin was standing on top of a covered wagon. It's got metal support rods. You'll be fine.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna kinda fly up and, like, sit on top of the wagon and, scribble some more stuff down in, like, my notebook.
Okay.
I've gotta pass this info on.
Lorelei, that leaves you. You're just gonna ride. Nope.
I'm gonna ride and are you sure you won't let
Ellie?
me drive? I wanna drive. Can I drive? I practice a
Michi,
lot.
there's a bird that wishes to be useful.
Driven.
Oh, okay. I wanted to drive the cart though. It's something. Anyway, okay.
Damn,
Oh,
Sally's
look,
just
look.
getting rejected.
No!
We can have-
Sorry, Kira! I'm
Kira.
sorry, Kira!
How about we have Lorelei drive the cart and Luna and Claven can, hang out in the back checking the inventory by themselves.
Dude over here trying to wingman hard.
Like, if you guys,
believe
if,
Just because he just got in the
already-
motion doesn't mean shit, you horny fuck.
look, Claven, I need a favor. You and Luna need to just redo a count of the inventory for me, please.
We're
Wanna make sure-
already abandoning Kira.
Oh, Kira can do the
Damn.
pulling. We can just drag the horses. We'll be fine. Kira, have you ever dragged the cart before?
Kira. Horses are not gonna keep up with Kira. Horses are gonna die being drawn along behind him.
Just drag the horses.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Me and Luna are just gonna go check the inventory. Y'all have fun with whatever the fuck you guys are gonna do.
Kira,
Alright, Luna,
have you
let's
ever
check.
driven a cart before? Right, Kira?
It's
You want to try,
fine.
right,
Hey.
Kira?
Fine, Lorelei, you can drive the cart. We're not gonna unhitch the horses. Mom will drive Kira.
Darn.
I'm pretty sure that one bird would be able to handle the whole cart.
Yes, he would. That's why I gave him to you.
He's a big boy.
That's the whole point. And Mom will drive Kira. Don't worry about it. Lorelei,
Aw.
you can drive the cart
Okay.
if you'd like.
Lorelei gives Claven a pat on the back. Good luck. Bye bye.
Press is gonna close the
Oh,
flap
fuck
behind
more.
Lorelei, so Claven and Luna can have some privacy.
Claven's just gonna open the flask and just drink what's left of it. You get emotions one
There's
time
not
in these
enough.
mother. I know there's not
Yeah,
enough.
there's just not enough this time. Like, it's barely even a good sip, and you're just like, oh.
Maybe I should have stayed emotionless. All right, let's go.
Just sad Claven noises.
It's a mix between a demonic sound and a sad caw.
So,
Aww.
as y'all start heading forward, you can see up at the front of the caravan a rather large magical ring start to form.
Ah,
What
so
the fuck?
that's the secret to get through this pass without the Tarasques being an ass.
And Talion,
Mhm.
from where I am on top of the cart, can I tell what type of magic it is by like the
You want to roll an Arcana
seals?
check?
Honestly, I kind of do.
I feel like being at the very front, or near the front, I should probably
Yeah,
be
you
able
can
to as
also do
well.
that.
Yeah, I would like to.
So
Yo, not one. Let's go.
same.
did it.
Oh my
Got
Oh
it, not one. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Oh god.
I don't want to like identify the type of magic, but since I have the point of view from the top, can I like draw a copy of it?
Well, it's just kind of like a ring of magical effect. There's not much other than
Okay.
like to show that it's a ring of
Or
magic.
does it have any sigils or anything?
No. Okay, so it's not the same as the
Teleportation circle.
Yeah, it's not the same as a teleportation circle. There's no sigils.
Okay.
It looks like a big magical vortex that y'all are about to walk into.
Sorry, guys. Got a text. Got distracted.
Okay, can I do the Arcana? Can I do the Arcana
You know-
then, just for the lols?
You know damn well who I'm texting.
Yeah, I know. Did we
Hmm?
give him a name? Because I don't remember.
I thought we did.
I'm pretty sure we did, but I don't remember what it was.
The dude who came to pick up Flame Boy.
You mean
Oh.
Raven's fiance's brother?
Yeah. Oh, Telltale Dory. His name is Telltale Dory.
Telltale Dory.
Yeah, that's it. That absolutely
Yeah.
just messaging him. Got distracted. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Oh, Raven's gonna love this when he finds out.
Listen,
for now, you
they've been
don't.
talking back and forth every night.
And they've been keeping it on the DL.
Oh.
So we're gonna leave that on the DL. Okay. So y'all start heading forward. Tara, since you're up at the front, you're with like a group of other like horse riders. Where about a fourth of them look like soldier types that are following with the commander guy, and then the other 3/4 are just look like caravan people, and they're just using this to get to the other side. As you start approaching, you notice that as they pass through this magic, the effect only seems to be affecting the horses. If you'd like,
Interesting.
I will let you roll another Arcana check
I would.
on identifying what effect is taking place on the horses.
I would like to. Well, it's not much better, but it is better. 12.
A 12? Oh, okay.
Multiple.
And the
you know
dog
what?
bark?
The dog bark,
Several.
I'll allow it. So basically, it is with a 12, I don't know how much I want to tell you. You know what? 12 is high enough to know this. There's an item that a lot of people use, especially in your time. Long distance couriers, people who have to take notes, usually high-end people who work for like kings or like wealthy
Nice.
nobles and merchants have access to these items that they would put on horses, called horseshoes of the Zephyr.
The fuck did you just say?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Meaning they are unaffected by difficult terrain and do not take exhaustion points from being held at a forced march. Meaning it will significantly cut down your time through the pass, which is mostly difficult terrain, and why it takes so
Tapping
long.
on Callie, just go straight through it, right through the magic. Come on.
Without hesitation, she walks through. And as
There
soon
you
as she
go.
does, you notice that you and her rise up about 4 inches off the ground.
Well, are you ready to test out your mobility?
Her whole butt starts to wag.
Just
That's not even-
gripping
yeah,
the
that's not even
reins a little
something
bit.
to do.
gripping the reins, just knowing that she's about to go wild here. The zoomies are about to activate. Just make sure you're behind the leader. Do not go in front of him.
He's gonna run circles
Wait,
through the
let me
whole
make a
caravan.
handling check. While you do that, the rest of you are passing through this magical effect. This also happens to affect your cart. And so your cart, as well as your horses, your mounts,
14.
everything, lift about 4 inches off of the ground, but still act as though they were riding along a solid piece of ground.
Whoa.
Not the weirdest thing that's happened to me.
Wait, where I'm on top of the cart.
Mhm.
Anything change?
You're 4 inches higher than you were a second ago.
Holy shit, no way.
Yes.
Remember, 4 inches matters, Jeff.
Hey, 4 inches matters.
Let's
It's an
go!
average size, goddammit!
It's perfectly average. Anyways, so
Oh my
once,
god.
once
14.
everybody is through the ring, you can see, especially fucking Leviana. God, so many L names.
No,
You
just
can
go with
see-
Anna right now. Go with Anna.
Okay, Anna. You notice Leo stand up on the back of his horse and kind of like turn around to face everyone. And he just like out loud yells, "Full speed!" And then he drops back down onto his horse, and everybody starts hauling ass.
Why do I feel like Callie was way ahead of this command?
He yells that, and with your 14, I'm gonna let you decide if she actually goes full speed or not.
I imagine she starts at full speed, like he gets to foot, and she's at full speed, then realizes everything else is very much not as fast as her, and it's like, all right, slow down to their speed.
She does not look happy about it, but she does.
I know. You wish to go at your speed. I know. Relax. It's all right.
As you're talking to Callie, you hear like a bit of a like giggle next to you, and you look up. You're riding like side by side with Leo. She hauled like he said full speed. She started to go. Y'all both noticed it was too fast. You are now riding next to the front runner.
A bit of a speed to these ones. Quite useful.
Definitely impressive.
Oh, I haven't actually gotten to see the full speed.
Well, if it were under other circumstances, I may let you, but it could end poorly. So
Yes, I imagine that creature of lava is not the best idea to be a target in range of.
Oh, definitely not. He's he's a bit persnickety. Is a good way to say it.
You make this travel often?
Quite often. Honestly, this is basically my whole job for the last couple of months. Feels like.
Somebody as big and strong as you, and they're forcing you to do just this.
You can see he kind of like sits a little straighter in his saddle, and he's like, at the moment, yes. Nobody else really has sway with him, so somebody has to be there to keep him in check.
And you have sway with that thing. Oh,
A mild sway, yes.
fascinating.
He is a fascinating creature. As is yours.
Thank you. Though I worry more about the creatures that are further south than this.
I heard there was something going on down south. Some like mount breeding. Is this one of them?
Yes, this is a secret, they call them. But not the creatures that I'm worried about there.
May I? And he kind of like reaches out to your secret. He's like, "May
Sure, but it has a bit of a temperament of her own.
I?" Fair enough. He kind of like lets go of his reins and like leans almost diagonal with the ground, like horizontal with the ground, like he's laying sideways off his horse and just holding on with his legs alone. And he kind of like reaches out and like for a second Kali's not particularly interested. And then she kind of like looks over, sniffs his hand, and you've been with her for a couple of days now, and you've already learned her get it over with, and just kind of like leans her head over, and he gives her a bit of a pet, and he's like, "It's a fantastic creature."
She's quite the personality.
Well, having a personality in a beast like this is usually a good thing. And he kind of like reaches up and just swings back up onto his horse rather effortlessly.
Quite skilled.
Thank you. I've spent quite a few years working on my physique.
And your capabilities of mounted combat, no doubt.
Yeah, a decent bit, but it's not particularly my forte. I'm more of a hand-to-hand combatant. Anyways.
Been much fighting recently.
Recently? Oh, not really. There was this man a while back. Let's just say he left an impression. Honestly, it was quite impressive.
Hey,
Anyways,
there's some prick in Paradisi that's been causing trouble recently.
there have been a lot, so I've heard.
Well, hopefully nothing leads to anything too bad.
I doubt it'll be something I can't handle. And he kind of like puffs out his chest a little bit and just like, you can tell he's very confident in himself.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah. He's one of those. He's like, yeah, no, I got this. He's like,
I'm
"Alright,
certain you can handle quite a lot. I'll let you get back to leading everything.
well, thank you. And you're more than welcome to travel up and down the caravan. Let her run, if you will. Just as long as you don't go past me, you should be fine.
And just looking at Callie, you hear that? You can't go past it, but anywhere else is fine.
She immediately 180s, like hits brakes and like flips around, and is
Oh
ready to
fuck!
run.
Here we go.
Yep. And so you are now running back down the caravan to where your friends are. Meanwhile, we're gonna backtrack to the beginning of the day. You just woke up. Life is boring. What's your plan today, Yada?
I'm going to pretty much. I'm gonna cloak myself, obviously, but I'm just gonna casually walk around the surrounding area and get a general idea of where I'm at.
Okay. As you go on your walkabout, today feels a little different than it did before. You notice that some of the guards are a little bit more on edge. They look like they're preparing for something.
Do I see any civilians wandering around, or is it just the guards?
No, yeah, there are still civilians going about their everyday lives. They seem fairly complacent, I guess is the word. Like,
They basically just don't care.
Yeah, they're just going about their day.
Okay. I walk up to a random passerby basically, and I just ask, any idea what's going on with everybody or with all the skittish ones?
Oh, well, if my timetable's right, it might be because the commander's coming back.
Really?
He comes back. He comes back rather regularly, leading people through the pass.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the information.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Um,
I just
Yeah.
kind of walk away.
have a nice day. And
You too.
Kind of goes back to doing what he was doing.
All right. So if Commander comes back today, it means that either later today or tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, the meeting could happen. I should probably scope out a meeting spot. Well, actually, I already sent the letter, so it's kind of hard to do already. Uh, is there a smith in this town?
There is.
All right. I'm going to go to him.
Uh-huh.
I want to basically I'm going to give him the individual parts to craft for my next bear. Or basically the schematics for it.
Okay.
And ask him basically how much does he want to make the individual parts for it.
Got
And I'll
it.
just put it together when it's done.
All right, hang on. Do you still have control of you on this one?
Do I?
You should.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. I'm just gonna move these ones over here. Okay. So yeah, you head over there. And you're just gonna ask him if
Or basically
he
just
can, like, make the parts for you.
yeah, basically if he could just make the individual parts and I'll put it together later.
Okay.
I don't see him on this map.
The blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm still looking for it. I'm blind as fuck. Don't mind me.
Just above Walmart.
Oh.
So.
Black and Decker.
No. So you head in. It's not particularly busy. Pretty easily just able to, like, Tara, roll percentile for that question.
Okay,
So
give me a sec.
you're pretty capable of just, like, walking up and being like, oh hey, if I give you some schematics, yada yada. He seems relatively, like, receptive to the idea. Like, he's willing to, like,
Yep.
like, hammer the stuff out for you. Like,
Italian.
oh my god. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, he takes a look at your schematics, and he's like, yeah, it's definitely something that we could hammer out. It'll take a little bit of time, but
That's perfectly fine. I'm in no rush.
okay. Let me get started on it. See how the process is looking. Maybe till tomorrow, and then I'll give you, like, a full. This might take a. Being
what would you give the price to be?
That's also a good question. Give me till tomorrow. Like I said, let me look into what might be required to putting this all together the way you want it, and I'll be able to give you, like, a price and a timeline and everything.
All right. And if you would like, I'm willing to teach you how to put it all together. If you want, or show you how to put it all together, more or less, once it's done, in exchange for a reduced price.
I mean, honestly, when it comes to building stuff like this, we're just a normal blacksmithy. Like, my skills mostly lie in hammering out metal.
Yes, that's very true, and that's completely fair. But you could make more. You could definitely make more money with a little bit of a custom design.
You know what? I'll think on it,
Okay.
and I'll let you know. Just leave your name with the receptionist, and I'll get back to you.
I'm just gonna leave the name Jack.
Jack. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
We
gonna
all
let
got
him know
fake
where you're
names.
staying?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him I'm staying at the hotel.
They're at the Gorgeous Tavern.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. She quickly like writes it up. She's like, okay, we'll send someone over when we have that information ready for you.
Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure.
From there, I'm just gonna head to the bookstore.
Okay.
And I just want to basically check their or check what they have in terms of constructs, sigils, and demonic deities, essentially.
You can find a bunch, or not a bunch. You can find a few books, kind of bunched up in the back, on like religious icons, demons, and those who worship them, stuff like that. But for
Okay.
the most part, not a whole lot that would be like particularly helpful.
Okay.
It's mostly just well, most of it is stuff that you already kind of knew about.
It's basically the stuff I probably read in my childhood.
Basically, yeah. It's
Okay.
like this is not the biggest of towns.
Yeah.
It's mostly just a spot to stop for traveling traders that are coming through on their way into Paradisi.
That's also why I'm checking, is because it is a trade town. That means
Which
the
is true.
opportunity for a rare book or various different things like that could show up.
Yeah. Yeah, but as of right now, the ones you're looking for currently, they don't particularly seem to have. Now, are you gonna also look around for just rare books, like things that you wouldn't normally find because it's a
Yeah.
trade town?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna need you to roll me a percentile die.
Okay.
And I'll let you know now, if you beat 80, I'm gonna be pissed. But I'm gonna give you
But will it
a really
be as
interesting
perfect as rolling a 69?
Oh
from
my
what you asked me
God.
for?
Wait. Let's go.
Oh!
You shouldn't have said a number, Talion.
No, to be fair, I was gonna let you know that like the mark was an 80%.
Yeah.
Fucking you and your I hate you. You know?
That's the highest roll I have gotten in this entire session. I'm not complaining.
And it sucks. God damn it. Okay. So unfortunately, the books that you're currently looking for don't seem to be in stock. It's kind of a little bit of a rundown shop. It's not the best, but they do tend to have some nicer books over on their little like locked shelf section. And you kind of peruse your way through it, and your eye catches on a book.
Okay.
And for some reason, it just keeps catching on that book. It's very plain, kind of boring looking on the outside. It's just a little brown book with a single word like pressed on the front of it. It looks like, you know, it looks like if some really rich guy wrote like a basic manifesto and then was like, I'm not actually gonna publish this, and so never actually put the rest of the work into it. It looks like one of those kind of books. But for some reason, there's a bit of a glimmer in the corner of your eye every time you try to look away from it.
Hey, shopkeep.
Oh, and this little old lady kind of like waddles around the side. Yes, can I help you?
How much for that one?
Oh, that one? Well, I would have to say it's a bit of a rarity. We don't, well, I've never seen it before, meaning that it's not exactly a book that is well published, meaning there aren't very many of them. But in rarity wise, that's about all it has. So let's say 400 gold.
$400 for a book that the only rarity about it is that it is very rarely published. That's a bit steep, don't you think?
Well, think of it this way. It is a book that very well could be one of a kind. I mean, I've never seen it before, or anything of its like, or anything that could even represent that it may or may not be, you know, a part of a series. It seems, in and of itself, completely unique. And the information inside of it is rather interesting.
You're not gonna like my next thing, Talion. I'm using my bullshit eye.
Yeah, I know. I always.
Just to see if it's actually gonna be worth it to me.
Okay.
I can determine any magical properties the item has, how they might be used or activated, as well as a fair estimation of market price using this skill strains the eyes.
Yeah, okay. Your eyes are very strained. They feel like you've, been up all night reading by candlelight.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I hate you and I want you to suffer. Or at least your character, anyways. It is highly magical. I mean, compared to most magical things that you've seen before, it ripples a strange magical signature. And it seems to be, overflowing with it. Almost like it wants to get out of the book that it's in. And because you rolled so fucking high, and because you have the eyes of bullshit and everything, there is a bit of a connection that that forms in your mind of books that have lots of power in them. Usually are grimoires.
Alright. And the estimation of actual market price?
Oh, estimation of actual market price?
Yeah.
The little infinity symbol.
Oh shit.
So, you know what? Roll a history check.
Roll a history check?
Yeah, roll a history check. And I'll tell you a little bit more.
$15.
15? That's plenty. Grimoires are not something people come across. Grimoires are things that kings, nobles, and people of the highest power have, hoard, and keep away from anyone else. Because grimoires are always super powerful magical items at best. Mostly because no matter who or what you are, as long as you have the ability to cast a spell and you understand the abilities of casting in the weave, you can learn from a grimoire. Meaning whatever magic is hidden inside that book, you can learn. That is the power of a grimoire. This old lady has no idea.
I'm not saying any of this to her, by the way.
Yeah, because that would be the stupidest thing anybody could do. You know what you have is actually worth way more money. No.
So, I'm gonna look around the shop. Does it look, or how does the shop look itself? Like, does it look tattered? Does it look run down a bit? Is it well kept?
It's quaint. It looks like she upkeeps it. She cleans it. She dusts. She takes care of the books. It's not run down by any means, but it's not a nice place. It's just a building where she put up a bunch of shelves and started selling books.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's well kept and cared for. She definitely loves her shop, and she does the best that she can. She's also like 90 years old.
Yeah. Is there anything visibly broken or broken down in the general store that I can see?
In the bookstore? No, not particularly.
Okay. You know what? 350 and I'll take it.
$380.
Deal.
Huh. You are bad at haggling, and she shakes your hand and walks around to go unlock the book. And she pulls it out of its little shelf, locks her little display case back up, and walks over to her counter. Would you like me to put it in a bag?
No, thank you. I'll just take it right now, and I hold my hand out.
She then holds her hand out and kind of rubs her fingers together.
I hand her the gold.
Perfect. She sets the book on the counter, counts the gold real quick, and then picks up the book and hands it to you. Just to be sure, it's a lot of gold. Alright, and you now are the proud owner of a grimoire.
While she is counting the gold, retrospectively, could I roll a sleight of hand check just to see if I'd be able to swipe some without her noticing? Not actually try, but just to see if I could.
What, to swipe the gold back?
Some of it, not all of it.
Man, stealing
I
from
just
an
want
old
to see
lady.
if I just want to see if I could, not necessarily actually do it.
No.
Okay. I was just curious if I
Water.
could or not.
Water. Check your DMs.
I could have, but I'm not going to be that mean. Although she did take a shot at my haggling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Are
an
you
old lady.
actually gonna
It's
try
an
and
old
swipe-
lady, man.
At the same time, I like my little buddies. I'm not getting rid of them that easy.
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, give her... Okay, that would be funny.
That would be such a dick move, though.
It would, because they would tear her store apart, but it would
Yeah.
be funny.
Alright. I'm going to stuff the book away in my bag. And I am going to casually just head back to the hotel. Not the bag of holding.
Okay. So just in a regular backpack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yum 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 yum.
Hotel, or I'm gonna head back to the head up to my room and read the grimoire.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna say you need to wait on that grimoire.
Okay.
Only because of what's gonna be happening next. We're gonna wait on the grimoire. You okay?
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll wait on it.
Cool. So the rest of you are
Mhm.
making your way down.
Downtown.
Is there anything else you want to do right now before the rest of the crew makes it?
Since I'm waiting on the grimoire,
I call them the crew, by the way.
God
Nothing.
damn
I
it.
was making a dumb reference.
Call him the crew.
This is the crew. I call them the crew, by the way. So I've heard.
This is the crew. I call them the crew, by the way. The
Sorry.
people are
Anything else
the
you want?
bandits are attacking.
Jump.
I'm gonna go to the alchemist actually.
Okay. What do you want from the alchemist?
I want to know what general alchemy ingredients I can get from them mostly. I'm mostly just scanning their shop to see what I can get out of it.
Oh, okay. Well, depending on how much money you're willing to spend, you can get quite a bit out of it. It's an alchemy shop.
Well,
They've got
yeah.
they got a little bit of this, a lot of that, all kinds of stuff.
I don't really care about potions. I more want like
Ingredients.
specific ingredients.
What's the specificity of the ingredients you want? What are you looking for?
Either raw aluminum or
Okay.
gallium.
Okay.
And or if I can, any form of white phosphor.
Of course. Yeah. Because why not?
Those are what I'm looking for. I'm not expecting those to be there because those are highly specific.
Yes, they are very highly specific.
I
So
wonder why.
So I'm gonna say at the moment, no. Because this alchemist primarily works with plant ingredients. So it doesn't
Okay.
have a lot of metallic ingredients on hand and normally places orders with them. However, there is a trade caravan coming in later tonight that may or may not have some stuff you might be looking for when it comes in.
Ooh. Okay.
Because they come from a much bigger city, there's potential for the things you're looking for.
I hear you're collecting aluminum.
Thank you very much.
I hear you're collecting aluminum.
I'm going to take a look at.
Aluminium? No, I'm sorry.
Aluminum.
I'm gonna take a look at their basic potions, or
Okay.
basically just their general potion stock, and see what they have.
Okay. They have a surprising number of basic health potions.
Okay.
They have a few greater health potions. And then they have a number of different, like, resistance potions. Things that would give you, like, resistance to certain elemental types for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then in a really, really nice display case, there's an elixir. And you
What's
can tell
that?
it's an elixir specifically because it's really, really nice.
Yeah. What's that? I asked the alchemist.
Elixir of remove eyes of alchemist.
Elixir of 500 discount.
Elixir of remove appraisal eye.
Yeah, remove appraisal eyes.
God, I wish that existed. But wait, I'm the DM.
Nice try.
Wait a minute.
So, he kind of leans around and he goes, "Oh, that's an arcane elixir. If I remember correctly, the person who sold it to me said it was an elixir of arcane cultivation. I think is what they said."
I wonder what that does.
Oh, he gave me oh, give me 1 second, and he goes down, kind of like, filters through like a bunch of papers, and he comes back up with basically like a little note card, and he goes, for those with the ability to use magic, it will restore access to a 3rd level spell slot.
That is really powerful.
That's why it's
Very
in the game.
impressive. Very impressive. Good for you for having this.
Oh, I got lucky, I will say. He was down on his luck, sold it to me at a rather solid bargain, and I'm hoping to sell it off. That's why I put it in the case. Hoping to sell it off when the trade caravan comes through for a solid turnaround.
Completely fair. So I'm looking at his basic potions and everything.
Mhm.
Since I grew up in a botanical research facility, would I be able to give him any insight on how to improve his potions at all?
By just looking at his shop, no, not particularly.
Damn.
Yeah, because most of what's out in his shop isn't what he uses to like
Yeah.
make his own. He has his own
Oh.
workshop and stuff.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna ask him. I've got time. Could you show me how you make your potions?
Well, actually, I had a young lady come through ask me that a while back. Very nice young lady. Very intelligent. I actually gave her my only book on the matter. It was an old notebook of mine that basically had most of my early years' works in it.
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I wanted to see how you make your potions because, well, I grew up in a research facility for plants and botanical and various different things like that. I wanted to see what kind of plants you were using and maybe help you harness your potions a little bit better. I had free time today, so I figured try to be helpful.
Well, it never hurts to try and learn from somebody with a fresh pair of eyes. Sure, right this way. Keep your hands to yourself. And he kind of like lifts
You have my word.
he lifts the little divider between his shelf and he leads you into the back. He has a really nice setup. It looks very like personally tailored alchemical setup. Actually looks better than what you had while working in Nilvid's. And Nilvid had some top of the line shit.
Very nice.
Years of collecting.
With a setup like this, you could profit massively. Good for you.
I have to say I do pretty well for myself out here. Honestly, I mostly make most of my profit off of regular health potions and the like, nicked knees, cut fingers, heals up nicely.
Yeah, that makes sense. Not everybody can afford the larger end.
Yeah, but we do have trade caravans coming through a little bit more regularly now after the incident. But we're getting more regular work, and I'm actually making a rather tidy profit.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Well, sure. Let's go over some stuff. And you two kind of like get into like some alchemical makings.
Yeah.
Roll me a percentile again, and I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
However, you guys are making your way downtown. Walking fast. And I'm home back.
It's nowhere near as good this time.
It really isn't. So.
What'd you say the roll had to be again?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, I thought you said roll something.
No,
me.
I told Water to roll something.
Ah, alright.
So,
Talion, I have a quick question.
I have a quick answer.
So, that whole stuff is going good then, yes?
Extremely well.
Can find Claven pretty easily, yes? In the group?
Yeah.
Okay, just heading back there and just knocking on the like
You're flapping the cart thing.
yeah,
So
just
you knock on the rim of the cart to get their attention.
Claven, Raven,
Yeah.
Claven.
Yes,
That-
what do you need?
The man that was with the flaming bastard, Tata Dore.
Yes, my fiance's brother.
Technically,
Yes, right.
most your brother-in-law.
Yeah,
Yes.
what about it?
How often does he usually show up?
When people need to die or disappear, or... Well, actually, mostly those times. When people need to die or disappear. or something, including the Hell House, or
Huh,
my
interesting.
my wife pulls up.
Well, actually, I'm gonna change a little bit of what you said. Although he's a part of the Hell House, he does not have a lot to do with the Hell House. He always acted more independently outside of the Hell House, and only came when necessary, like you needed backup.
Alright, why do you ask?
Do you remember when they left? Yes?
Yeah,
Well, things have been going quite well.
oh,
Mhm.
you know, at this point in my life, I don't care anymore. Have fun, don't do anything stupid, wear
I'm
protection.
No, why would I do that? Question is,
Oh
I
my.
haven't even been able to deal with. That's not even a.
Alright, so just carry on. What did you need? What did you want to know?
Projecting!
Any other questions you have
It
about
would
him?
be an idiotic idea to try to get him to meet someone near these locations, yes?
It
Well
would be a
known in
very
these areas.
yeah. It most likely would be a dumb idea for him to come here.
That's fair enough.
Now the question is, would he anyways?
Yes.
No,
Yes, he
she
would.
wouldn't even ask at this. Yeah,
You know, at this point,
she's got things she needs to do first.
you know,
Like take a bath.
Yeah.
you know, Claven's just gonna look at Le'Veon. You're like, out of everyone here, you're one of the smartest here, so I'm not gonna worry much about this. You know what you like, you know what you want. Just don't make it.
bath?
Just don't jeopardize what we're trying to do.
Well, what you guys are trying to do and what I'm trying to do are two entirely different things at this moment.
You know what the fuck I mean.
Right, the main objective of this. Well, fair.
You're smart. So I ain't got really much else to say. I can tell
By
you
the
kind
way,
of what he's
don't.
like.
By the way, don't knock over that barrel over there. Very dangerous acid in that.
I could smell it. I've dealt with a lot of acid. Good for disposing bodies.
I mean, so far he seemed nice from the conversations we've had.
He is. Honestly, the only reason he hates me, well, one, I'm dating his.
Because you're
I'm technically married to
bit
his
of an ass
sister.
who's dating, or, married.
Yeah, and the
He's quite obvious on why he hates you.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Yet, he still hasn't tried to fully kill me. He's happy because his sister's happy, which I respect. Alright.
As y'all are chatting, y'all are nearing the apex of your travel.
Apex Legends.
What?
Nothing.
And as you are nearing the apex of your travel, you start to hear a bit of rumbling, and then a little bit more, and then kind of up and to the left, you notice what you previously thought was just like another of like the mountaintop rocks
Oh dear.
lifts as it breaks apart, and standing before you is the Tarask.
Oh, shit.
You know, this is giving me flashbacks.
I feel like I'm back in the desert again.
Lucinda's
Captain?
feathers are gonna fluff and she's gonna kind of dive into the cart like, oh god, oh fuck, oh god.
Mr. Captain Man, are we good?
I'm so glad dipshit dragon is not here.
Mr.
So-
Commander, Captain Man.
Dad, come pick me up. I'm scared.
Please don't say that.
As you guys are nearing your apex and you see the rising Tarask, you look up towards the
That's what
front
I
of the
call Tupperware.
caravan. You look up towards the front of the caravan, and you notice that the Leonin has stopped and is like ushering people past. And the Tarasque reaches down into like the path and wipes away what was like like an obsidian pile that it most likely had like covered the pass with, and just kind of like wipes it away with its claw, opening up the path. Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah. Thanks.
As we're passing, can I grab some of the obsidian?
Are you stopping,
Like, I'm
or are you just reaching down and grabbing some?
Like, I'm sure there's some loose chunks of obsidian from a giant
Yeah.
Tarrasque grabbing, like,
Oh yeah,
just
there
a
for sure
decent
are.
chunk
I'm
of
just
it.
asking. Okay, so you're
Yeah,
like,
just having Callie just bite down on a chunk and rip it up.
Okay, yeah. If you're gonna make Callie do it, roll a animal handling check.
See if Callie will do it
Yeah.
instead of having to do it myself. Come on, Callie. Callie's not gonna do it.
Callie's a little preoccupied with the giant fucking magma Tarrasque that is literally leaking
yes.
magma from its face.
That's fair. Guess I'll reach down and grab it then.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab a handful of obsidian.
Alright. Obsidian. It's pretty useful.
Yeah.
So as
Shards
the
of obsidian are wonderful cutting devices.
Mhm.
Great for fragmentation weapons too.
Yeah, man, you figured out what I was thinking.
Of course I do.
as Commander Man
Is that part of my genealogy showing again?
Okay, Beryl, what'd you say?
I'm gonna look at Raven and be like, you can make weapons with that?
Yes, you can use a lot with obsidian. Tools, weapons, fragmentations, some potions even.
Wait, potions?
Yeah. Dear, if
But
it's a material, you can almost always put it in a potion and make it work.
You
Though the
I
severity of
think-
it varies.
you can't drink a rock though.
Darling, you crush the rock into a powder, you add the liquid of the potion, and then you drink it.
Looking back to Lucinda, she says that salt is a rock, and you ingest that set many times.
Oh. Sugar is too. Lucinda's trying here, okay?
The collective facepalm from everybody in ear
For
chat.
the first time, Claven, the Clark side actually smiles. So this is what.
Pest, what were you saying? Because
Oh, I
you
just
also
enjoy-
had something.
I just sent you a DM about it while they did the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so this is what it's like to smile and have a joke. This is nice. Why is my face hurt?
Yeah, just breaking off a tiny piece of the obsidian and handing it to Lucinda. It's very sharp. The edges are extremely useful.
It would make a really good like claw weapon, like like fist claw thing.
Well, grab some before we get out of range of it being able to collect any.
Can I take a little bit? Is that a thing I can do from where I am? Or where there's like a giant lizard Trask thing? Would I be
so-
too terrified to?
There is a giant lizard Tarrasque. Are you capable of getting out of the cart?
Does it seem to be distracted by... Like, it's not focused on anything in particular apart from clearing the way, right?
It's focused on everybody walking through its path. Like, it is looking down at you.
If I have to make a roll for it, I'm willing to. But,
You would have to be, like, a wisdom saving throw over your own trauma.
You know what? The temptation is there. I'm gonna try it. What would I need to get for that?
Wisdom saving throw. Beat a 15.
Damn it! Nat 1 again! What the fuck?
Yeah, you're not
Doing great.
You poked your head out, saw the Tarask, shat yourself, and hit again.
Yeah! Yeah!
Would you like me to grab some more for you?
Lucinda's gonna nod, like, yes, please, help me. Save. Help.
Could I run
help.
back and grab a bit more before the group has passed through?
I mean, you do have Callie. She should be able to be fast enough, right?
I'm gonna need you to roll an animal handling check. Because I don't think Callie wants to run back towards that giant fucking monster.
Callie, are you willing to let this happen? Nice and quick. We'll get in there, grab it, and go. Come on, girl. 16.
Yeah, I'll allow it. You can get another handful.
Yeah, just grabbing a nice chunk of it and just... Here you go. Be careful, don't start chipping away at it, just keep it in this form. I'm just handing it over.
Lucinda's gonna take it.
As you guys are walking away, as the rest of the caravan makes it through, you can see the Leonin start to ride towards y'all. He is still standing, like, on his horse as it rides away, and you can see him make some kind of, like, hand signal as he drops back down onto his horse, and the Tarask leans forward and just belches a line of lava across the path again.
As he starts riding forward, just show off. Just a grin.
Wait, say that again?
Towards him, seeing him standing on the horse several times, just show off.
Oh, you're calling him a show off?
Yes, just
okay.
kind of just a teasing, joking type of thing towards him.
Well, fair enough. He kind of gives you like a sly smile back.
Oh, you fucking know it too. God damn it.
I mean, yeah. Obviously he knows it. He's standing on a horse while it's running at full speed to get away from a Tarask.
Go stand on your horse back at the front. Oh my god.
He, in fact, does go back up towards the front. And not but a few hours later, at y'all's blistering pace, congratulations, you make it to Station. Yay! Yada, as you're hanging out with your friend, talking about potions and the like, with a 26, y'all had some, like, a lot of similar ideas and plans. Unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot you could teach him because he just has some years on you.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of the stuff that you know, he also knew. In fact,
And
he
I was
actually
more
kind
on
of
the
helped you a little bit.
And I was more on the construct side as opposed to the alchemy side, so...
Exactly. So, you had a good conversation, but
Yeah.
for the most part, you weren't able to particularly help him.
Fair enough.
And y'all hung out for a couple hours talking about potions and different ingredients and combinations. And as you're heading out, he hands you a potion that y'all had been working on together.
Oh.
And he was like, "It was fun. Keep it."
I agree. Thank you very much. I wasn't expecting this.
I wasn't either, but you're a good kid. You're going places. Good luck to you.
Thank you very
Plus, I'm
much.
about to make a killing when the caravan comes in. Which,
Best of luck.
which, if I'm right, and he kind of like leans over and looks out one of his little windows. He's like, "Oh, damn, they're a little early this week."
Interesting.
Yeah, you might want to get out there.
I'm gonna leave the shop, but I'm gonna put my hood up as I do.
Okay. You also have one potion of greater healing.
Nice.
Yeah, greater healing is.
And big boys.
Yeah, so greater healing, just like a potion of healing, has 3 charges, except the greater is 4d4 plus 4. Instead
nice.
of
Is it-
3d4
it's-
plus 4.
Healing greater superior?
I don't know. It's whatever I say it is.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure regular ones are 2d4 plus 4, right?
Yeah,
and
2d4,
a great-
44, and then 64.
Yeah, okay, so a 4d4. There you go. That's the one you get. 4d4 plus 4. Congratulations. As you are walking out, you do see a caravan moving at a blistering pace for a caravan. Like, normally a caravan would have had to have left like 2 days ago to make it across that pass. With the way they're moving, they probably could have left today and made it across.
Holy shit. They are hauling ass.
Mm-hmm. And you notice, like, normally you would hear the sound of hooves hitting the ground and stuff, especially by now. You don't. They're running rather silently across the ground. And as they approach, before you head inside away from the whole crowd, you notice they're actually not touching the ground. They're all floating just about 4 inches above the ground.
Interesting. That's a neat little trick.
It is.
Alright.
It is.
As they're approaching, I'm gonna just head into the tavern and go up to Gorgia and flat out tell her the rest are here. Let's arrange rooms.
She kind of winks at you and slides some keys across the table.
Much appreciated.
I'll send them your way. Y'all can pay me when you leave.
Much appreciated. And I just head back up to my room.
Yep. All right, so the group is here. Welcome back to Station.
Damn, this place feels different than the last time we were here.
Well,
Yeah.
shall we go and find the one missing from the group?
Yes.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't worry, guys. Knowing Yatta, he's at the church.
I don't want to hear a single word about any
To
location.
the church, everyone! No, I'm kidding. He's probably a good receiver.
Hey, hey, DM.
Uh-huh.
Jesus!
Can I like flick pest on the nose as he goes by? Is that a thing I can do? Or try to? What do I need to roll for that? Do I need to beat anything?
Nah.
Just flick his
Also,
nose.
speaking of difficulty, how difficult is it going to be to get Callie to stay in the pen?
That's a great question.
You might be sleeping outside for a few days.
Just looking at Callie, Callie, I need you to stay here and protect this wagon. Can you do that for me?
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh, God.
And
Maybe
Pest,
this time
by the way,
actually
your
roll
nose
up.
has been flicked. Your nose has been flicked. How do you respond?
Yeah, I know
11 middle
he's
ground.
I know he's at the church.
Okay.
I was just kidding.
And I
Obviously,
was joking too.
any self-respecting party member would be at Walmart. Obviously, come on.
So we're going to
Ironically, the one
ignore
place
his
I didn't go.
suggestions, Yes.
Walmart.
Callie, you and your brother need to stay here and protect the wagon, okay?
She looks at you, she looks at the wagon. She looks at you, she looks at the wagon. And you can literally see her shoulders slump as she walks over to the wagon.
Aww.
I know. We're only gonna be here as little as we need to be. I promise you'll get to run all you want afterwards, okay?
She kind of perks up at that.
Alright. You're a little too big to be running through the town.
She can't exactly roll
Behave.
her eyes at you, but she definitely like rolls her whole head.
Don't worry.
Oh, absolutely.
No. Whenever she says you're a little bit too big, she just looks at her. Bitch, you just call me fat.
Okay.
You're a
And
tank and a half if you wish to be anything.
oh, and I would reassure like Anna. Don't worry, Anna. I'll stay here and watch the birds. I'm trying to learn how to take care of them better. Somebody has to.
You also have a horse.
Yeah.
Oh, the horses too.
Get rid of the horse.
Just take him out behind the shed.
Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah. Get rid
it's
of them.
Luna's horse, which I guess technically makes it Claven's horse.
They are far slower than what we have.
And far weaker.
These two would most likely drag them to death.
You did a good
can
job.
I
kill
mean-
the horse.
Bang.
I mean, if we keep them around, it's food for the sacred.
Damn.
That's
Am I
fucked
wrong?
up. That's fucked
No,
up.
but what the fuck?
How about we just sell the horse instead?
Oh, we could just set it free.
That works too, whichever or.
Sell the horses.
Yeah.
Let's sell the horses.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Someone will buy a horse here. Plus, we have the two. We have the two
There's a
Tweety
whole
birds.
caravan that'll probably buy your horse.
Yes, that
Yeah,
is.
there's plenty of people that will buy it. Alright,
It's about
let's
to become bird
let's go.
food.
Alright, so where's everybody headed?
Alright, so
Wherever Barrel leads us, because we're ignoring past suggestions at this moment.
I got the letter, so I'm heading to Gorgeous Tavern because I fucking know where this
He actually
motherfucker is.
actually knows
I'm
where he
taking
is.
care of the
Yeah.
birds.
I mean, we have the GPS locator as well that has the exact location.
Yeah.
Uh,
As,
right.
As
Mhm.
much as I don't want to admit it, Pest is right. We're going for the tavern.
I'm always right.
Claven,
Bitch.
No, you're not.
bitch. All right, Claven's gonna ignore them and just go to the alchemists.
Claven, as you start to walk away, there's a hand that lands on your shoulder.
Yes, Luna.
I'm gonna
Who said it was Luna?
No, he was right.
Ah, damn it.
I'm gonna stay here with the cart. Make sure we don't lose nothing or anything like
Alright.
that. And I'll get us set up somewhere. That way we
Alright.
can.
I'm pretty sure.
Thank you, dearie. And if you
Yeah.
need me, I'll be at the alchemists. You should. I know you don't know this town, but you should know what an alchemist shop looks like.
I think I'll be alright.
All right, dearie. Don't get yourself killed.
Actually,
No
Alchemist sounds pretty
promises.
good right now.
All right. And then Claven just goes to the alchemist.
The rest of you that are
ahead
walking into
with
the
you.
tavern right now, you walk in. Gordra looks up. They're like y'all aren't the only ones who just walked in. Like quite a few people from the
The caravan.
have walked in, and Gordra seems to have like two helpers with her, and she kind of like cuts off the person she was talking to, sends her to one of her helpers, and then like eyes you down and gives you like that come over here finger.
It's like
Uh-oh.
a-
Like a fucking
You're
pissed
in
off
trouble.
mother.
This is gonna go up
Just
to her and be like,
I
"Hey!"
just imagine the mother looking at the child like, "Come here."
Come here.
If you see a
Yeah.
sandal, duck.
This is gonna go up to her and be like, "Hey, it's been
Chancla.
time."
Before you
Chocolate
finish,
to the
just
forehead.
fucking-
She looks at you and she goes, "Your rooms have already been arranged. Head upstairs." And she directs you to his room.
So yeah, I'm gonna walk.
But what about second breakfast? Okay.
Come on. We can worry about that later.
Oh, good. I have the
I'm
manga
just
right
up
here.
in my room reading my notebook, not the grimoire yet.
Okay.
She told us which room, right? Or am I gonna have Pest knock every single
just
door?
no. It's fucking said she told you what room.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door. Dun, 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 dun.
Come in.
That was easy.
Yada, thank God. Hello.
Hey, you're
one?
alive!
I was thinking the same thing, Tara.
And I
You
was
know the
worried.
one you know the one I would be.
Dude, I was legit worried you died. Last I saw you, you were charred. You were like 2 minutes away from being grilled.
Yeah, and then I got dropped off in the middle of a wasteland, met a Carnute in the Feywilds, and got somehow teleported to a fucking prison.
You were in the Feywilds? Did you see my wife?
No. Surprisingly, she didn't come say hi.
The Feywilds are big.
Oh, maybe she doesn't like you.
You'd think she would have sensed me, though, but no.
Remember, the Feywilds are just as vast as both the planet and the Nine Rings of Hell. Like they are a
Yeah, I know.
place under
But-
their
Are they
own.
near infinite?
But she is married to Pest. That means she has a tie to him, and Pest sees me as a brother, which technically makes me family. She would sense me.
No, she wouldn't. She has a tie to Pest and Pest alone. Just because he sees you as a family doesn't mean there's a literal.
Yeah, wrong
Okay,
god, bro.
Yeah.
Wrong god.
Yeah, wrong god.
Wrong god.
Fair.
Wait,
This one doesn't care.
Anyway, but
wait,
yeah.
do you Yada, question.
What's up?
What part of the Feywilds were you, like what was the terrain like? Do you
I
mind if I
entered a
ask?
mushroom ring.
Oh.
There's your first mistake.
Did you eat any of it?
They're so
No.
suspicious.
Man, I
I
would have tried
slept.
one.
I slept there for one night. Gave a Carnute a ration. He woke me up the next morning, told me to get the fuck out.
I would have tried one shroom just to see how they taste.
And to be fair,
That's a bad idea,
technically we stayed
Pest.
2 nights.
Why, not shrooms
Good.
are edible.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. You
Oh, I
can
stayed
tell
2 nights in the human realm. One night
Yes.
there. Okay.
Correct. Because time's weird in the Fae.
Anyways, now that you're here, Pez is gonna pull out the little drawing he did and slam it on the bed in front of him. Check this shit out. General Catman, I forgot his name. I never learned his name. He controls the Terrest using this shit. Pez is gonna show him the drawing. He controls it with this shit and gives him commands. You
How
anything about this?
accurate is the drawing?
Surprisingly.
Alright. Can
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty good. I can
identify it
actually.
in any way?
Can I make a minor illusion of it using the drawing, like so he has like a more 3D view of it?
Sure.
I'll make a minor illusion of it, and I'll be like, "This is the shit he's using to control the Tarrasque." It's like rotating on the palm of my hand, so he can see it in clear view.
Can I identify it? Like, Arcana check or something?
Sure.
See if I actually know what the fuck he's using.
Uh-huh.
I don't know shit.
That's a spell.
Well, you have a plus 10 to Arcana. 14 is not bad.
Can I slap him with a guidance?
No. No, you can't.
Yeah.
A 14's not bad. It's definitely a magic item. Definitely has a connection to, like, the realm of fire.
The demon that I'm connected to, technically.
Not exactly the demon specifically, but his realm for sure.
Hmm. Alright.
He controls it via hand signals, and Pez is gonna show him the little hand signals he's right at the bottom. These are the ones I have so far. It's all I could get from the little trip that we got. I was trying to keep a good eye on him.
Much appreciated. I will see what I can do in terms of mimicking that later.
Lucinda's gonna take out the bits of like obsidian she has and look around for like cloth or something.
There's a leather working shop down the way.
You think they'd let me buy some leather?
Oh, absolutely. It's a
What
shop.
it's what they sell.
Well, no, I didn't know if they like only did like custom stuff, because last time we were there I asked for the custom harness.
Well, it's a leather working shop. Typically, they work purely off of custom. If you ask for a strip of leather, they'll give you a strip of leather.
It's more like I need enough to make 2 gloves.
Are
I
you
mean, yeah,
afraid of
it's-
cutting yourself on it?
I think you can
No.
buy as much leather as you can afford.
Yeah.
I want to try to make like punchy blade gloves. It's just gonna kind of make like a punching motion.
You want to make a leather cestus with the obsidian?
Is that what it's called? No, genuinely, is that what it's called?
Yes.
You have to say that it must be true.
No, like
Be
out of
careful
character,
with
is
that.
that?
Yes,
Yes.
I know. I've said yes twice now. Yes.
Yeah.
that is-
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't. Cass is
Um,
just agreeing.
Yes. I know obsidian is sharp, so I thought it'd be good for that.
It is.
It would be very good for that, but do you really want to be in the fight punching people?
Do you know how to punch?
That's a good point. I hold out my hand. Punch
Punch
my
him.
hand.
Punch him!
So,
Do I need to make?
as we're going through this conversation, we will pick up next time on does the bird know how to throw a punch, and what are we getting at the alchemist shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and end it here for tonight.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, all's fine by me.
Sorry.
You're
It's
fine.
okay.
No need to apologize. This is a good time to end it.
Okay.
Alright.
Some of us have work in the
Lead
morning.
us out, somebody.
Not me, but some.
Italian.
No, so it was.
All right, fine. I guess I will lead us out. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. My name is Talion, and I have been our DM for this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we're going to go ahead with our outros as we head out. Just remember, you are all loved. Lorelai, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. I am Lorelai / Lily not Lockwater anymore, Nightingale. Actually, yeah, I'll just go by Lily. I am Lily now.
Just use Lily for now.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
use Lily for now
Well-
before I confuse myself.
Hello, everyone. I am Tarzuzu, and I play currently Anna. Next up will be Beryl.
Alrighty, hello everybody. For those of you who know, for those of you who don't, I'm Barely, and I play Lucinda, currently Rhea Galewing. Yeah, today's session was fun. Hyped for next week. Yes.
Yeah, I'm hyped too. Okay.
Hello, I am the reason I play
Next.
Pest. Currently, what's the name I made? Ashley Crossner. For the moment. Although I don't think we need the names anymore.
Alright,
Guys,
darlings, that
probably-
leaves me. Hello, dearies. Again, I am Shadow or Raven, whichever one, and I play Claven
Claven.
right now. And I hope to see you again here, whether it's for pleasure or entertainment. I love you all. Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Hello, everybody. I am
Oh.
Yatagarasu. I
Hey,
play
Michi.
Water Slasher.
Sorry, I'm.
I got that
delirious.
reversed. I'm dumb. Anyway, I play Yatagarasu. I'm Battlesmith Dustcorvum. You can tell I'm having a night.
It's
I
okay.
have a lot of catching up to do with a certain cat fool, And
I'm right-
I
I'm
have a
right here,
meeting
man.
to do with another cat fool. So next week's gonna be fun for me.
You can have a lot of cats.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
I heard that.
Right. And with that, darlings, this is where we're gonna end it.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye
Have a good night,
bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. I'm figuring out who to raid. Tawa should be the raid. Should. Oh, wait. My brain
Nova
is
just went live.
melting. Oh, she is?
Nova
Nova just went
Yuki's
live.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't raided her in a while, actually.
And go for her.
Okay. Leafa is also on, though. Is she ending soon? Oh, she's been on for 4 hours already.
And
Okay. I'm gonna go raid my friend Nova. She's
Okay.
playing the non-existence end of you and me. I don't know what that is, but knowing Nova, it's probably a visual novel. So yeah, see you guys around. Oh, wait, why am my brain so slow? Okay,
No comment.
start raid.
Hee hee.
And